Hi.
Welcome to Shadowbox Secrets.
Oh my god, thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited you're here. You ready to create a walk on the moon Shadowbox?
I am beyond ready.
You're currently starring in a new musical, A Walk on the Moon.
I am.
For people who haven't seen it yet or don't know much about it, can you explain the show like you were explaining it to your best friend?
Yeah, so the show takes place in the summer of 1969, which was a crazy summer for a lot of reasons. It was the last summer of the 60s, and also it was when the spacewalk was happening, so men were landing on the moon for the first time, and Woodstock was also happening.
Yeah.
So a lot of things were happening that summer, and so basically the show is about this woman named Pearl and her family. She's got 2 kids and a husband, and they were going up to the Catskills like they do every summer to these bungalow colonies that a lot of Jewish families would go up to. And she has a kind of a moment of big self-discovery.
Yeah?
That's kind of like she meets this hot guy and is like, let's see what happens, and unfortunately hurts some people in the process because she has an affair, but at the same time like learns a lot about herself in a time where women kind of were expected to just do one thing.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah.
I didn't realize it was based off of a movie also.
Yes!
Like, I probably should have known going in, but I found out afterwards.
It's based off this incredible movie of the same name, starring Diane Lane as Pearl, Liev Schreiber, and Viggo Mortensen as the Black Smile. It's very cool.
I love it. Yeah. I'm like, do I go watch it or do I just let this be my version? I'm like, I think I might just.
You should watch
Really?
it. It's
Okay.
great. And what's really cool is that the woman that wrote the movie wrote the book to our show.
Oh, that's so special.
It's special and it's beautiful, and you should watch it. It's a very well done movie.
Did you know the movie before you would book the job?
I didn't.
No.
So which is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those movies that after I saw it, I was like, why haven't I seen this like 500 times?
Right.
You know what I mean?
When did this show come into your life, and what made you say you had to tell Pearl's story?
Yeah, so the show came into my life in the fall of 2025.
So were you still on tour?
I had just gotten back from tour, and I had gotten a call from my agents that they want you to do this reading of this musical called A Walk on the Moon, and I was like, okay, I'm in. The show had a couple other iterations, and I had heard of the show a few years back, and knew some people that had been in other versions, and so I was like, yeah, I'd love to do this, and my friend Max Chernin also got a call that he was going to be doing it as well, and so we kind of like to get to do a reading with one of your like best friends is really cool, and that's how we kind of started in with it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So once you wrapped tour, you were like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to see you again. Not really, but like, and then all of a sudden you're
We were
like back in the room together.
We
Yeah.
get to do something else, and then we get to do like a less like sad show
Yeah.
together, which is great.
Less intense.
Yes, definitely less intense.
Oh my god. Yeah, that must have been like a nice breath of fresh air afterwards.
Totally.
So this is your first like New York City original leading role.
It
What has that
is.
been like getting to, I guess, create Pearl from the ground up and put your own mark on her?
It is something that, like, when I am asked, like, kind of what I want, like, what I've always wanted to do as an actor, it's been this. It's been, like, kind of, am I doing this okay?
Yeah.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Ah, yay!
It's amazing. I love it.
It's kind of, like, the dream
Yeah.
for every actor, you know? You get to create something that has, like, your energy and spirit in it, combined with, like, the person whose vision it is, and, like, you know, I grew up listening to original cast albums, and I grew up, you know, going to see Broadway shows, and I was always like, I want to do that. And I want to be that person looks up to and is like, I want to play that role one day, you know? So it's really cool. It's a dream, and to do a role that's like, you know, Pearl and I are pretty similar, and so it's a really cool thing.
What would you say makes your Pearl like yours? Is there an essence? Is it something that you put on every night?
I get asked this question a lot because I'm also an Elphaba, and I think that, like, people are like, well, what makes your Elphaba unique? And I like to think that, like, every person that does a role, even if they played it in a way they thought was the exact same way as somebody else, it's completely different.
Right.
Just because they're themselves. You know what I mean? They add their own, like, unique essence to it. I feel like what makes my Pearl unique is, like, just the experiences that I've lived in my life and the things that I bring to her. And I like to think that my own little sense of humor makes my Pearl quirky and fun. And, yeah. I guess that is the way I'm going to answer that question.
Amazing. Well, another like pretty personal part of the show for you is you're sharing the stage with your sister.
I am!
Which is absolutely unbelievable.
It's amazing.
I read the piece that you two got to do together, and I was just like dumbfounded at how special that is.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's cool for like my family to get to see like both of your kids doing what they set out to do. Is like a really cool, fun thing. To get to watch her shine every night in something that she's just so brilliant in it's a dream.
I saw the show with my best friend, and like halfway through, I was like, "They're sisters," and she's like, "Yeah, I got that." But
it's so funny because people are always like, "You look exactly alike," or like, "You could never have told." Like, I could never tell.
I mean,
so
I think there's like I would say
there's a resemblance.
Yeah, definitely a resemblance, but not identical. The wig definitely helps.
Apparently, when she walked into her audition, like the team was like, "They're identical," and I'm like, that is crazy because I don't see it.
I don't see the identical, but yeah. Definitely a family resemblance.
Yes. Yeah.
When was the last time you guys got to do a show together?
Oh my god, we were in high school.
Oh wow.
And we were doing a show at our children's theater, and we were in the Drowsy Chaperone. Were you? I was Drowsy, and she played Trix, the aviatrix.
Dream role right there. That's literally, I love it.
Oh my gosh, I know Talia. I think she's salvageable, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's great to do stuff with Becca. She's incredible, and like hopefully this is the first of many.
Yes, and now you're living together, from what I read.
Yes, we are living together, which is crazy. That was a thing that we had like planned way before this had even come into play. So like, we knew I was doing this. We had no idea she was going to be a part of it. And so, like, how insane, right?
It's wild.
Like, totally insane.
It's like, yeah.
It's a dream.
20%.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we get along so well.
Yeah, thankfully. that would have been kind of crazy.
Yes.
So as we are rolling roses, I have to ask what your rosebud and thorn so far of A Walk on the Moon have been.
This is such an incredible question, and we do this on all of our like family birthdays.
Really?
Yes.
I do this with my fun birthdays
It's
also.
so good.
Yeah.
I would say that the best part so far has been getting to do it with some people that I love.
You really said I'm making a reunion for myself.
Like, I really said and it's a bunch of people that I love. Like, we have a few parade cast members in there. We have people that I've looked up to for years. Like, it's just like I couldn't have drummed up a better cast if I tried. The thorn would probably be like, making a new musical is really hard. It has been my first time building something. Like, usually I do like readings or workshops, and that's kind of where it stopped for me. Like, it's very rare that you get to actually go into production with something that you've been working on for a while. It was a wake-up call into how hard it actually is. So I think that, and that's also like a positive thing, but also I think it was like a hard thing. And the bud, what I'm like really looking forward to is the future of the show. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know what's gonna happen to it. I hope it has some kind of legacy that we can create and shape together. So yeah,
that's beautiful. I love that, and I love that that's something, again, like you said, you get to share with all these people, like the Andrea Burns of it all. Like, come on,
oh my
god,
insane. She's my dressing room mate, and we just have the best. We share a dressing room that's literally the size of a thimble. It is as big as both of us.
I mean, it sounds about right.
I can't even tell you, like, everyone has their own process, let alone someone who's been working for as long and has as much of a storied career as Andrea has. And so, you know, you just want to like be respectful to everyone's process. And so I'm so happy that not only do we get along, but I love her so much that like it's just been a dream.
That's so
it's been
special.
really, really cool for us.
Yeah, I watched the two of you like walk off stage together after curtain call.
Yeah,
like, oh, this is so special.
It's really, really sweet, and she's taken me under her wing in a really like beautiful way, and I'm very appreciative of her.
That's amazing.
So, yeah.
Again, like you said, you played the Green Girl, and you actually just recently got to go back.
I did.
How was that?
Like, can we just talk about this?
It's gorgeous.
Hello.
I'm so proud
Thank
of you. She's amazing.
Wow. Yes, I'm so lucky that I get to go back, and I get to go back so often.
Yeah.
It makes me happy that they're like, yeah, like come back and hang out with us more in like your favorite place. It's incredible. I started playing Elphaba when I was 23, newly 23. So getting to go back at nearly 30, it's wild.
Wow.
You go through some pretty drastic changes in your 20s.
Lots
and so
of life.
Lots of life. And so getting to do that, the same role at different points in your life, it's really cool.
I actually saw you during your first run on Broadway.
Isn't that crazy when that happens and you get to like actually talk to a person after that you both experienced something with
freaks me out. It's just so special. What would you say playing Elphaba, again, so young by the way, to be leading a show of that magnitude taught you, and I guess that you carry with you into playing Pearl today?
First of all, confidence. A story that I tell often, and because I think it is like an important one it's a very formative one for me, is I remember getting to my first music rehearsal. The whole process of me getting cast in, which was so fast. It was like, got the audition, within 3 weeks I was on the road.
Oh my god.
So I was in my first music rehearsal, and I remember turning to the music director, and before I even opened my mouth to sing, I just want to say I think it's a mistake. Like, I think they made a mistake. Like, they couldn't have possibly gotten to see everything that they needed to see in order to cast me in this. And he goes, honey, Wicked does not make mistakes.
Wow.
And I was like,
just got the
okay.
chills.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And so I like took a deep breath and I did it. And I kind of carried, it was such a gift that he said that to me, because I carried it with me, and I was like, you know what, as imposter syndrome-y as it may feel right now, like, I'm here for a reason, and I have to trust that. I think that it taught me that, especially now, I've had, you know, a little bit of a career and have done some really cool things, and you're meant to be where you're meant to be. Everything happens for a reason, and you are absolutely meant to. Did I do a good one?
You did
Oh my
great.
god, you guys. I think that when I came into this, I think when that imposter syndrome started to creep in of like, is this something that you want to do? Or is this something that like you're really right for? I was like, nope, I am meant to be doing this right now, you know?
It's a mentality.
Absolutely.
We all need.
Pretend God. So I think that it just taught me that like, no, you can do
Yeah.
this, look what you've done.
Yeah.
You know?
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And then you also went on the road with Parade, which, I mean, congrats, that is like the biggest show and biggest like feat truly to have done, especially like as a Jewish woman also, like getting to not only do that show, but do that show now. I can't even imagine the like intensity and catharsis every single night, like of getting to do that role. How did Parade fall into your life, and just what made you say yes to this journey?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, first of all, I've loved this score since I started loving musical theater. When I heard it was being revived and I got to go see the revival on Broadway, I mean, just to bathe in that score is just like a gift, and I thought it was so brilliant. And so when they announced that it was touring, you know, I had already toured with Wicked, and touring is hard.
Yeah.
That I was like, I would do this tour in a heartbeat. To get to sing this every night?
Oh yeah.
Please. And so I threw my hat in the ring for it, and it worked out. And I actually, it was the first job that I knew I had so far in advance of actually going out with it.
Wow.
So it's a gift. So like to kind of be able to plan your life and to do it as a Jewish woman, I mean, it comes with a cost. You're not playing at anything, you're telling a story about ancestors, and I think that you put a lot of yourself in it to hear some of the things that are uttered on stage every night. It's important, but it's also traumatic and it's hard, but it was a gift and a responsibility. I just feel really, really humbled and lucky that I got a chance to do it. I remember my mom, this is something I'll share, my mom actually, after we saw it on Broadway together, she was like, I don't ever want to see this show again. She goes, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I don't ever want to see it again. And she saw it like 30 more times. Yeah.
Roadie.
Literally. This one is okay.
She's good. So your summers didn't really get spent up in the mountains. They were spent at French Woods.
Which is kind of mountains.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I did a full 3 weeks there once.
You did?
Yes. How's the summer compared to your summers at French Woods? I mean,
you know, it's so
with your sister.
It's so funny because I'm a French Woods alum.
Yes.
Andrea Burns is a French Woods alum.
Oh, she is?
She is.
Didn't even realize.
So, we have been talking about French Woods kind of nonstop.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Because we were like, oh my god, like we're talking about the Catskills, and like that's what it is, you know.
Truly.
So, yeah, you know, it's great. It's cool. It's such a summer show.
Yeah.
So to do like a show like this,
It's kind of just like summer in New York City. Like you really just get to have like your summer break right now, which
Really.
is amazing.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a dream. And like getting to do a show in New York. Oh my god, a glue gun. You know, something I did at French Woods actually is, in addition to the theater, which my sister was really the theater one at French Woods. Like I was doing the arts.
Yeah.
Like that's so funny. It's like I was doing like stained glass. Like I was 11 years old with like a solder iron. Which is a crazy thing to put in an 11-year-old's hand, but like that's the thing about camp. Like
Right.
that is they're like, you know what?
They trust you.
They trust you.
Yeah. Actually, I learned how to use Illustrator while I was there, so I guess I attribute some of this to them.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that until you just mentioned that.
I was doing like stained glass. I did pottery.
Wow.
This is inspiring me too. I'm like, I need to be doing more things with my hands.
Hey.
Let's get off our phones, people.
Let's do it. Another fun thing we do here at Shadowbox Secrets is instead of this or that, I call it Butter Blossom. So it's kind of, it's this or that. You just choose one or the other. It can be rapid fire, doesn't have to be, but let's go for it. Contemporary or classical musical theater?
Oh, come on.
That's supposed to be the easy one.
I'm just gonna have to say, I'm gonna go classical. 'Cause I'm a nerd.
Honestly, not a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
Originator role or step into an iconic one?
Oh man, these are hard. I would say, because I'm gonna stick with the classic, I think stepping into an iconic role is like a really cool thing.
Yeah. I happen to agree with you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
There's something about it that's
Yeah.
just like awesome.
totally. Florida or New York City?
New York City.
Good. And then summer in Florida or summer in New York City?
Summer in New York.
Yeah, no, I just did summer in Florida last
It's
weekend.
really,
It's brutal.
really brutal.
Great tan, but brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah. Working with your family or working with your besties?
Besties.
Sorry, Becca.
She's a bestie.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah. Summering in Oz or summering in the Catskills?
Oz.
Yeah, I get that. Poor Elfie or Broadway Elfie?
Oh my god, Broadway Elphaba.
Yeah. Which song do you prefer to watch? Old Red Hills or Michael in the Bathroom?
Old Red Hills.
Yeah. Okay. Ready to see what you did?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Oh my god, look at her! I'm gonna put her in my dressing room.
Oh my god, please. I'm so excited.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful.
I'm obsessed.
Oh my god.
This might be one of my favorites I've done.
It's beautiful.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell.
Guess what inspired this design for your shadow box?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like, should we do the logo or do whatever? But this show has such beautiful imagery too, and there's so many beautiful like video projections and designs in our show, and so I think that just using an image of the moon is really symbolic. And also the colors are very symbolic of the time.
Yeah.
So
It's so 60s.
Yeah.
So good. I was doing this, I was like, why is groovy coming to mind? I was like,
it's
I can't
groovy.
be saying
It's
groovy.
far out.
but-
You can't be saying groovy. You can't be saying far out.
Well, sadly, our time is wrapping here at Chatterbox Secrets, but I do have to ask you our standard 3 questions
Great.
before we wrap. The first one is, if this was hanging in a gallery, what would its title be?
Maybe it would be like Pearl's Journey.
Love.
You know?
Gorgeous. Stamp it on. Secondly, if a castmate had to surprise you with a shadow box, what quote or decal would be on it, and who would it be from?
Maybe from all of the girls in the show,
Love.
it would be a
Yeah.
mahjong tile.
That's cute!
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, I love that.
Yeah.
And lastly, once your time at A Walk on the Moon has wrapped up, when you're looking back at this after that, what do you hope that the shadow box reminds you of years later?
I think it will remind me of a summer spent with like some of my favorite people, making a new musical and just having a blast.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks
This
for
was so much
having me.
fun. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, me too.
Yay!
Yay!
Amazing.